So I took my PC and my desk setup from looking like this to looking like this. Now for about 2 or 3 years, I've had the same PC setup that I decided that it was time for an upgrade. Usually I use my computer for gaming and I use it mostly to edit videos, and I wanted something stronger and something faster. So in terms of specs, I did change 4 key components to my computer. To start things off, I did end up switching motherboards. I went from having an ASRock B450 motherboard, which was a micro ATX, so definitely smaller, to having the ASUS ROG or Rogue Strix B450F, which is significantly a much bigger motherboard. To accompany that, I did change my CPU from having an AMD Ryzen 5 2600X 6-core to having an AMD Ryzen 7 37X at 8 cores, which should help significantly when it comes to the editing side of things. The biggest change, at least for me personally, visually, is my actual case. I used to have a Roswell, I think it's an FBM Black Steel series, and I switched over to the Corsair 4000D. And this case, in comparison to what I used to have, is gigantic. You'll see, but it is amazing. It's a really, really nice case, and it is very, very spacious. On top of that, the airflow in it is really good. Powering the whole thing though, I went from having the Corsair Versus series, the 400, to upgrading to the Corsair RM750. I was upgrading my CPU, so I had to definitely upgrade my power supply, or else I feared that my computer was going to short out with the 450. The 450 was perfect for my micro computer, but now that I have a mid tower, I do need that extra juice, for the lack of a better word. Now I did end up adding an SSD. I know I kind of cheaped out on my first build, but I did add a Samsung 980 M.2 1TB SSD, and prior I am still keeping the hard drive that I had in my computer, which was the W Blue 1TB hard drive. So I did end up keeping that. So now total, I have 2 TB worth of memory in my computer. If you're curious about my RAM, that didn't change either. I still have the Corsair Vengeance, and I do have 16 gigs worth of RAM in there. Lastly, I did not change my graphics card. That I'm not gonna change for a while. Ultimately, I will upgrade. For what I do now, gaming wise, I don't necessarily see a huge problem with my Nvidia RTX 1060 Super. So that's the one that I'm currently rocking in my computer. But without further ado, I decided to go ahead and record the process of upgrading both my desk and my PC. So I really hope that you enjoy, and specs should be in the description down below if you want to check it out. But without further ado, please enjoy this I don't know, just setup video? Yeah, setup video. Alright, so today is the day where we're going to be transferring over some components that are in this small computer into this humongous of a tower, and adding everything you see right here. And my friend Noah is actually helping with it, so. Wow, okay. That is the dude. I love it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's broken.
That's
Mine's even bigger.
That's a chonker. That's a long head cable too. Is it in? It's in. Let me see. Ready? Oh wait, do you have to flip the switch? Huh. There we go. And then, oh, Oh, look at that. Some nice little color to it. And then
First try.
it's, I mean, look at the fan.
There you go. Now it's turning.
So this is it. This is the computer all set up. Brand new CPU, brand new motherboard, brand new power supply, and we installed an SSD on it. Thank you, Noah, if you ever watched this, for helping me put this guy up. I'm a huge fan of the LED. Now, usually I don't like them, but this right here looks nice. And the motherboard, I don't know if you could tell, lights up a little bit at the corner there. Sorry, I didn't record that much B-roll. This was my second time attempting to put a PC together with some help. So I was really focused on helping and ensuring everything was installed properly. And we did it. Now we're just gonna install any Windows updates as well as any drivers for the new components of my computer. But for the most part, it is done. Just so you can see what I'm working with here. Look at all that, those cables. That is a nightmare. But this, that looks cool. Now at the beginning, I did say I updated my desk as well. And for this, I just upgraded the tabletop to my desk. It's just an IKEA tabletop. Nothing special about it. I think it was $50, $54 after tax. So it wasn't really that expensive. And after getting it, I really had to cable manage. And that took a long time. This is my new table, which is definitely table at desk. Look how just thick it is. Just really beefy. I'm gonna set up all the cables and stuff. See how that goes. Okay, so now that everything's on the desk and most of the cables are plugged in, I'm actually gonna go ahead and start cable managing. And this is the part that's gonna take a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I have so far and continue on with the setup. Honestly, it was a blast upgrading my computer. Thank you. Huge shout out to my friend Noah. He was the one that helped me with me building the PC. I always get so nervous when it comes to actually taking out hardware, putting in new hardware. So I'm really happy that he was there step by step to help me through it. And the computer came out gorgeous. My desk looks really good. And I did skip on showing you the reveal. But without further ado, here is my finished setup. The setup that I'll be gaming on, the setup I'll be using to edit the videos that you're seeing right now. And it looks freaking sweet. That's honestly the whole setup. I really hope that you enjoy watching this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you gave it a huge thumbs up, as it does help me with the algorithm and all that jazz. But regardless, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Hugo, you stay golden, and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that is. Hopefully soon. All right, goodbye.